Hello, anybody, and thanks for tuning in to Monday Morning Handicapping. This is a racing review edition of the Travers that took place today at Saratoga, August 24th, 2024. Grade 1 event for 3-year-olds going a mile and a quarter. And we'll look at my pick, talk about how I thought the race was going to go, watch the race, and then the key takeaways after seeing the race and in hindsight. So what I projected was maybe a 3 to 5 horse duel, somewhat for the lead, all vying for the lead, getting up front somewhere. So I projected the pace to be about 23 seconds to the first quarter, around 46 and a half to the second, a minute 10 and a half, minute 10 and change to the 3 quarters, around a 136 mile, and a 2 minute and 1 second finishing time. I especially thought the 3 and the 5 would duel for the lead. Also going up near the lead, the 1, 7, and the 8. I thought my top pick, number 4, Corporate Power, 15 to 1 on the morning line, ended up going off at 19 to 1. Would sit about 4th or 5th, maybe 4 lengths back from the leaders, down on the rail, get a nice ground saving trip. And just hope that the front runners that all dueled for that early lead just get tired late, and my 4 could save ground and run past them as they got tired. But let's take a look at the race, see how it went, and we'll talk about it as it goes on and what I'm looking for. So here's my 4. Get a little antsy in the gate, but comes out, bumps the 3 little, kind of gets pinched by the 3 and the 5. Here's where so now he shuffled back to the back, a little further back than I thought. 3 gets out in front of him, sort of blocking him. He's boxed in right now. I definitely thought the 3 would go to the lead with the 5, and he didn't, because it's Sierra Leone's stablemate, who's a deep closer. My horse gets bumped there going into the turn, so already off to a bad start. There's not the duel that I thought. A half second slower, I projected closer to 23 flat for the first quarter mile, and this 5 is all by himself. The 1 and the 7, who I thought would be, or the, yeah, 1 and the 7, who I thought would be up near the lead more, or on the lead, taken back a length and a half. Fierceness took back even further, the 8 horse, and the 3, again, to my surprise, really thought he was going to be a rabbit for the 2 to ensure a faster pace. 48 to the half mile, I thought it'd be much quicker, 46 and change, maybe 47. My horse, my jockey already asking him to pick it up, not making up any ground. Bad start, but he also got way behind some better horses early, so it's going to be hard to run them down. 111 and a half, about a second slower than I was projecting. Maybe I should have thought about the mile and a quarter a little bit more and projected that these jockeys wouldn't overly exert their horses in a big race like this, and more of them would take back than I thought or what looked on paper. And here's my horse in the back. No chance. Jockey I don't even think's asking anymore. One of the favorites that sat right off of that 29 to 1 lone leader just passes by and goes on. It looks like the filly taking on the boys is going to pass him here, but Fierceness hangs on tough. Another few strides, and I think the filly does pass him, but 2 minutes and almost 2 minutes and 2 seconds total time. I projected about 2 minutes and 1. So the final time was about what I thought, but the fractions earlier were a bit slower, so that enables the front runners to be a little bit less tired. So not quite the speed duel that I was expecting. On paper, the jockeys read the forms too, so they know what the horses are going to do. And if they think a lesser horse is going to go to the lead, I should pay more attention that some of them will opt to take back, even if they are on a stone cold front runner. Like many of them did this race. It looked like more speed on paper. Maybe I overanalyzed. Maybe the jockeys also just tactically didn't want to get into that kind of speed duel. Anyways, after watching that, some of my key takeaways from my pick, the 4, was it was a real steep step up in class. This horse was facing much better than it's ever faced in its short career. 3 workouts in 9 days, especially with the Bullet, the fastest workout of any horse on that track, going that distance, the most recent. Maybe too many workouts and too strenuous of workouts within a short period of time before such a big race. Again, the poor start got way behind the better horses. I don't know that it would have made a difference today. The other horses just came with their A game today. But yeah, poor start never helps, especially when facing so much better. This was the first time my 4 horse was going this distance, and again, facing better who had gone this distance. So trying something new, facing better, also a negative. and just simply did not improve off his last figure. His best race of his life was last race, and I thought maybe if he improved second off a layoff, he could be in the mix. And also a key takeaway is when I do these videos to focus on sort of gun to the head, who's going to win, and quit getting too cute with trying to pick a long shot. I might even start handicapping and blocking out the morning line just so that doesn't sway me and I try to pick a horse that no one else is thinking about. I heard some chatter on podcasts about the horse, so I don't totally regret the pick, but after watching it run, there were plenty of takeaways to where gun to the head, again, I probably would not have picked him to win. I will eventually come across horses that are odds and I'll feel more genuine about them, but focus on winners and not the odds. So I hope nobody tailed. That it was a very uneventful race. Got a lot of key takeaways, stuff to think about. Again, on a lot of these racing preview and review videos, I'm looking at big races, so a lot of horses I'm not super familiar with, a lot of tracks I'm not super familiar with, just because I like to play my local circuit in Northern California more. But it's fun to do this, fun to learn. I hope someone else got something from it. Leave a comment, let me know if there's anything different I should do or focus on. But anyways, with that said, on to the next one. Thanks for watching. Good luck, anybody, and hit like and subscribe. Thanks again.